Screencast 3, Learning Disabilities, Written Expression, and Lesson Plan. 3 facts about writing, spelling, and speaking. When teachers teach handwriting skills, they start to notice that if they have problems with their motor skills, this sparks whether they need more attention to this part of English. But when assessing speech and their abilities, this will determine if they could struggle with spelling and writing. Those who monitor control is below normal needs daily tracking opportunities. The complexities of spelling are taught after handwriting and penmanship, and after that teachers may try to address speech and speaking abilities in students. 3 ways to assist students with spelling. Digital readers. These can help students spell by listening to their written work as it is read back to them so that they can hear their mistakes when spelled incorrectly. Doing exercises such as dot-to-dot practices, writing sentences using spelling words, syllabicate and color code, putting words in alphabetical order. Allowing the students to have their own word dictionaries made with the spelling words that they are working on for that week or month. How the spelling methods is completed. Say the word, have the students repeat the word, spell the word, ask the students to repeat what you just said, have students watch your mouth as you slowly say the word, have the students repeat the phrases 3 times as you point to the letters, have the students write the word 3 times as they say the letters, tell the individual students to close their eyes, put the fingers on their ears, and then spell the word. How to teach handwriting. Teaching handwriting, you can use small groups instructions works best for how to hold writing implements and turn their papers when writing. Additional letter tracing activities, and setting up a writing center in your classroom, a small table with a little light, a wide variety of writing utensils and papers, provide letter models nearby, and keeping stencils or other letter information manipulatives nearby. Mechanics of writing with older students with LD. Proofreading their work before they're submitting is important when working with older students, giving them some way to make them want to review their work or some way that requires that they do so, they switch to another activity. Students need to be taught to analyze a sentence, and this will entail explaining to them that a sentence is a complete thought. After learning to analyze and recognize how a sentence is structured, students need to move on to learning to write paragraphs, providing ideas and samples to give to them and gives them some inspiration. Lesson plan for teaching writing skills. First grade. So the learning outcome is students will be able to write sentences with the given words for that week using tools given during class time. The vocabulary is the words that I would give during the week. CCSS standards. With guidance and support from adults, use a variety of digital tools to produce and publish writing, including collaboration with peers. And for technology, there would be digital readers. Prior knowledge, they need to know how to write familiar words and know how to make them work in a sentence. Anticipatory set, let them cut out words when they come in the classroom, glued to a paper practicing making sentences. Objective and purpose, to help the students fully understand how to form a sentence with words they already are familiar with. Instructional input and connections. Forming sentences, use the digital reader to have the sentences read back to them so that they can see how it sounds and if it's spelled correctly. For modeling, I'd put words on the board and then have students raise their hands and help combine words into sentences. For guided practice, using the words they cut out and also having a page with examples to help them along the way. Check for understanding. Have each student turn in a few sentences that they have made out in the word bank given. For independent practice, there would be practice on digital readers with creating sentences and working on their spelling. For closure, I would ask the students if they have any questions and make sure they understand. For learning centers and differentiated instruction, Level 1, working together, Level 2, technology, and then for homework there would be a worksheet with writing a sentence. Thank you for listening to my screencast.